Hey, thanks for clicking on my video. So I woke up this morning and the very first thing I did was open up YouTube because I figured, you know, Evo Japan was last night. I wonder what happened. And lo and behold, the Akuma gameplay trailer was out. So much like I did with Ed, I just kind of want to go over his Street Fighter 6 design and talk about how that does fit into the design philosophy that I was talking about in that video. And we can do all of this whilst we watch the gameplay trailer, which I've already seen a couple times. It's a really good trailer. I love this shit. I love how fucking horrified he gets. And Akuma just like kills the player character. This looks like a cool stage too. I'm really happy with that. Okay, let's stop here-ish for a second. So I want to just kind of compare this to his Street Fighter 5 design. So firstly, I feel like it's kind of important for me to talk about the design philosophy that I talked about in my Ed video, which is quite simply that they seem to be looking back into old character designs and doing everything they can to update them, both for when they are older, but also for like just the modern era. And I think they do that pretty well here with Akuma. And you can see they kept the like lion's mane-esque hair design, but also now that we're, I don't know, some years in the future, he is kind of like an old man. And I think that that's really cool. I like that they brought the beads back around his neck here. It feels a bit more true to the character than having them around his whatever there. But yeah, most importantly, I think it just feels like with the Street Fighter 5 design, they took his old design and then made his hair look stupid. Whereas this one, they're kind of taking a completely different approach and adding to it in a bunch of different ways rather than just that. Looking at the rest of his costume design, you can see that he has like something around his shoulders that's not all just his hair. I don't know what animal he killed, but he is wearing its pelt rather proudly, both around his neck and around his waist here. Other than that, they made him shirtless. He's just got raggedy ass pants with this rope belt here. I think the primary thing that they're going for here is they want to make him as feral as possible. He's giving Craven from Spider-Man. They have continued to lean into more and more aggressively the demonic feeling of his design. And rather than just being like, oh, an evil martial artist, I feel like they really made him feel sinister in this one. See, I was hoping that the like demon stand thing that was in the initial trailer would have a bit more impact on his gameplay, but it seems to just kind of be like an aura that he has, which is fine. Classic Akuma stuff. This is something I was curious about. First of all, we know from the like descriptions or whatever, he can charge his fireball. But it doesn't look like it's an OD fireball up until he actually throws it. And then it breaks through the Denjin charged Hadoken. So I guess what I'm curious of is whether or not that was an OD fireball and it just didn't look like it beforehand, or if the charged version really can just break through a Denjin charged Hadoken. I guess it could have 3 hits, because it's like the red one from Third Strike, where it hits multiple times. Forgive me for mentioning Third Strike a lot. I don't know much about 5 or 4, honestly, so that's what I default to. This is a classic combo. He's had that for a long time. That's a new move. I don't know what that is. That's like, I don't know. It reminds me of Honda's palms. The double air fireball. This is gonna be interesting. The OD version throws out 2. I'm interested to see what combo extensions that allows. More so than just that. It's probably gonna be crazy. His classic overhead. Look at that thing. It did a wall splat and everything. Maybe it doesn't throw out 2, it throws a multi-hitting one. This is the most insane thing to me. I cannot fucking believe they gave this dude a command grab. Out of teleport? What the fuck? He's got a cool looking drive impact. You can get follow-ups off Odi Tatsu in the air and Odi Shoryuken. This move looks sick. and you can get follow-ups off it. I also really like that every time he's doing something demon-y, his face gets all, like, dark, and he's got, like, black eyes. Or not, no, his face gets all shadowy, and his eyes turn red. So, like, if you see him next time he does, like, demon flip, that thing is crazy, too. This is another thing I wanted to talk about. What exactly is this move? Was this in, like, 5 or something? That's, like, Senpu Jinrai Kyaku, or whatever the fuck that Ken has. But it's like just a normal ass special move that he just does. What the fuck is that? See, look at his face. Okay. I don't know. You can see it when he does it. It's like for a brief moment there, his face gets all shadowy and his eyes glow and stuff, which I think is a really cool little detail. That right there, that's a perfect example of it. You can see him like go. And they probably did that from a gameplay perspective as well to show a little bit more clarity to the opponent as to what he's doing. But the difference between a regular jump and a demon flip jump is like the red trails with his eyes and stuff. You can see it in his face. And I think that's really smart. At this point, the first time I watched it, I was like, wait, are they actually not going to include Raging Demon? Obviously they do. And it looks pretty cool. So yes, Akuma is coming along with the Season 2 balance update on May 22nd. I can't wait to play this character. I can't wait to see what is up with all the other characters once this guy drops. And you will be seeing plenty of content from me based around him, because he's one of my favorite characters in Third Strike, and I can't wait to see how he plays and feels in this one. So, thank you for watching, have a wonderful day, and I hope you're real excited.
We await your return, warrior.